Hi, water signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. This is your spirited messages for the second half of November. I'm sending you guys all some love and light right now. I shuffled the cards, they came out and my video stopped. So I am going to get started. The first card that came out is To the Sea, and it is upside down. And the next one is No Place Like Home. And the next one is All That Glitters. So this is telling me that your life was turned upside down, and you were going, before it was turned upside down, you were going against the flow. And now you are coming home to yourself. Welcome home. You are coming home to yourself, the person that Spirit, the divine, God, the universe, your angels want and know you can be. And the next one is All That Glitters Isn't Gold. So all that, like, it looks like, God, you want that abundance. You want to be led to like your happily ever after. But you know what? Waking up to yourself is your happily ever after. And you're going to stop chasing after the people that are chasing after the all that glitters. And maybe you've been trying, to get all that glitters, all the people of all that glitters to see your point of view, when really you're going to be seeing your own point of view, and that's going to be enough for you. So To the Sea, upside down, I am going to read this to you. This is not a bad message at all. Like, these are all just kind of guidance to help you on your journey, to give you a little bit of hope and a little bit of peace, especially during these times. This pandemic is coming back with a vengeance, and I'm in Pennsylvania, the United States, and we are getting ready to go back into quarantine. So they keep saying it's going to be a dark winter. So it's not going to be dark if you're watching this. I'm going to send you some love and some light. So this is being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, and natural pattern of events. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience of ebb and flow. You are in the natural cycle. So know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that'll soon be within your reach again. Ancient mariners saying applies to you now. When the fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay in and repair their nets. So you guys, you have been getting signs that you haven't been in the flow. And maybe now you're being able to see that. And I'm going to tell you this, and it's so true. God does for us what we cannot do for ourselves. So if you needed to get out of a relationship or out of a marriage or out of a job or out of something that was hurting or harming you, this is saying it was done for you. It is being done for you. When you can't say no and can't say stop, eventually it'll happen for you. Give yourself a break. Breathe. Forgive yourself. This is all about time. You've been given the gift of time to start working on forgiving yourself and getting a closer, better relationship to yourself and to the divine. And this is like no place like home. This is like you are coming home to yourself. Welcome home. Welcome home. You know, it's like they were waiting for you and you're there. You showed up. You're showing up for your own life. That is beautiful and amazing. And congratulations. That is not easy to do. And it's saying like, you are showing up for your own life. Do you know how many people are not able to do that right now? You're doing it. And congratulations. God, Spirit, the divine, they see you, and congratulations. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at the place where you just fit in, being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself that no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. You guys, this is like winning the lottery, and you have won the lottery, but it's like, it looks like I need more, I need proof. And honestly, being comfortable in your own skin, you cannot buy that. You can't put $1 on that. You cannot. Do you know how many people are trying to buy that and they can't? You cannot purchase being comfortable in your own skin. It is a job like no other, and it feels like you're not getting paid for it, and you have already paid for it. Like it cost your soul, and but you're getting your soul back. And that, honestly, like, I am speechless, and I am a talker. So for me to lose my words for what is happening for you guys right now, that's a huge deal. So all that glitters, a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something that you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or a position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know that something about a person, place, or thing, or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe the underneath, the surface. Learn to recognize the mask people wear and the motives underlining them. Imagine all that glitters is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? You guys, you don't need other things to sparkle and shine. Because you are coming home to yourself, you are radiating a light that you can't even imagine. And thinking that, you know what, a lot of times when people are unfulfilled, I'm not going to say all the time, because you are allowed to like and have nice things. Spirit, the divine, they want you to have whatever you think you need. Whatever you think you need to be happy, they want that for you too. And there is abundance there for you. But this is saying, just because people's outsides look good doesn't mean their insides are. And that, you know, yes, you can dress things up and make them look better, but it doesn't always necessarily mean they are better. And if you have more, are you going to be happier? If you were not able to be your true, authentic self, I don't care how much stuff you purchase, it will never fill that. And being able to buy and purchase whatever you want, whenever you want, doesn't make you as happy as you think it does. But if you have never had, if you grew up really poor, a lot of times if you grow up really poor, you think you have to have things in order to be happy. And actually, you do. You need to do that for yourself to realize that isn't it. If you grew up with a lot of material things, chances are you already know that already. Like, you can't purchase happiness. However, if you were poor and thought if only I had money, I'd be happy, you need to do that. You need to get the big house. You need to have the big job. You need to do all that, because that is part of your journey. And there is nothing wrong with trying that, with doing that. There really isn't. But eventually you do get to a point or a place where you realize it doesn't bring you what you thought it would. And if you are trying to impress other people in order to get them to like you or to approve of you, eventually it doesn't matter how many people like you if you don't like yourself. So I'm going to give you guys some more messages from the Oracle of the Fairies. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So you guys, maybe something happened to you where you have been placed into solitude, where you've been given the gift of time. And it might not feel like a gift. It might feel pretty shitty. But it's like maybe you needed some downtime to figure out who you are and where you are and what you need. And this is saying that you are, God, you're like beautiful. And you're like dancing. So it's like you needed some time alone to figure out things about yourself that maybe you wouldn't have taken for yourself on your own. So this is like you've been given solitude, but it was not to punish you, and it was not to make you feel sad. But maybe you needed to go through that. Maybe you needed to grieve. Maybe you needed to grieve the loss of a life that you thought you had, and now it's changing. But the next card is purity, and it says, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your questions. You guys, you are from the divine. Your heart is pure and it's good. And I don't care what you have done in your past. It's what you're doing now. And it's saying, you know, if you come from the divine, which we all do, you come from love and you are love. And it's saying all your answers are in your heart. And you know what they are, but sometimes being able, it's one thing to hear the answers and know the answers, but after you hear them and know them, you might tell somebody, and then you might tell somebody else, and then you might hear yourself say it out loud. So this is a process, and this takes time, and you guys, you're psychic. You're healers, your psychics and your light workers. And you're coming into your soul's purpose and why you're here. And this time that you had is helping you figure that out. And this is just confirmation and affirmation that Spirit and the divine sees your heart, and your heart is beautiful. And you've got a lot of love to give, and you need to be around people who are able to receive your love and not reject you over and over again. And even if they do reject you over and over again, they are not rejecting you. They are rejecting themselves. And the next one is nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only to open our minds and our hearts. This is saying your heart's already open. Your mind is opening, but you guys will get a lot of your signs. I'm going to give you some signs that are easier. It's easier if you know what they are. And, you know, I was always looking for signs to tell me, like, I'm getting messages from God, from Spirit, from the divine. And how I see and get the signs are feathers. You might see a special flower. You might see a butterfly. You might hear birds in the morning or see birds. You might hear a song on the radio that reminds you of somebody. You might see a rainbow. You know, there are all kinds of ways, but how to ground yourself and how to get connected with the divine, if you're having a hard time doing that, is get outside and be outside. You can even walk in the rain and feel it. You are not going to melt. So those are some signs that you might get. The last card I did is the Guardian Angel Tarot cards, and this just fell out and it said a new beginning. You are at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There is no need to have any fear. Guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer to the world. If you will just free yourself from that which holds you back, new opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. I'm not going to say if you truly believe. I'm going to say when you truly believe, because you guys already do believe. It says free yourself from what holds you back. And this is saying, I'm telling you, you don't have to free yourself. It will be done for you. It is a process. This is happening right now for you. You are being freed of things that are holding you back. This is a process. You can't speed it up. You can't make it go faster. And there is no shortcut. If there was, somebody would have found it by now. We all want the shortcut. We all want the fast route. But you guys, you are on the fast route. You have gifts to give to the world. And right now might seem like a horrible time, but it is also a wonderful opportunity. And it's saying you're learning to embrace this opportunity, and you're learning to embrace yourself. And as you're able to do that, you are inspiring other people to do the same. So great job, water signs. You guys are doing amazing. And Spirit sees you and recognizes you and wants to congratulate you for that. So this is your sign, signing off.